Hey there, everybody! How are we all doing today? Oh, how's it going there, Mr. Dead Soul? Thank you very much for the 5 stream streak, much appreciated. I'm sure should be a lot higher than that, but Twitch in it for the end of the day. And how's it going, Dead Soul and Russell Kelly over on YouTube? How you doing, guys? So, yep, we are back on PV Rivers Remastered, and it's harvest time. So yeah, I'm just getting on doing a little bit of work. And yet we had yet again, a patch released yesterday to the game. And yeah, I'm getting issues. I am. Ever since this last patch, I'm having issues. Hey, Mr. Viking, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, so every time I hire a helper with the in-game AI or even do some work myself with the MacDon stuff, I'm getting Lua call stack errors. Great, innit? Woohoo! Yeah, so I'm just going to work through them, and yeah, I've already obviously sent off a message to Giants about it, so hopefully that will be something that will get fixed. I'm not sure if it's just the game hasn't updated the MacDon pack yet, but I'm pretty sure it's all up to date anyway. So apart from that, yeah, it's doing great for me anyway. Don't know about anybody else. Oh, but yes, doing good. Still working. You're still working. Oh, blimey. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, thanks, Mr. Viking. Not too bad. Yeah, just carrying on as usual. Obviously, the car had its MOT today and went through fine, so I'm happy with that. Let me get this lined up. Just about there. Got to remember how to do this again. I think it's that one. Yep. Unlock that off. And yeah, there we go. That is a lot of red, isn't it, Dad Soul? It certainly is, and that's base game or giant stuff as well. Whenever I I even show it. So obviously, if I go into the AI menu, so okay, I get it that it's not going to detect because of what is attached to the combine. First of all, the MacDon. But if I come into here, oh look, errors, and the same thing happens as soon as I start hiring any helper with the MacDon stuff. So yeah, I don't know if it's just me getting it. So yeah, something's a little bit bugged there if you ask me. And so for some weird reason, I don't know why, but on my field, it does seem to have a really weird thing, and for some weird reason, I'm getting a lot of frame rate drops all of a sudden. Oh, there we go, it's cleared now. That's weird, but yeah, it's of course play for the win. But that's the thing. I don't know if it's the excuse me, the part of the MacDon pack stuff, because that's what's literally working on. Obviously, I've got the swather up there doing the job. As soon as I got that going and brought up the menu, it threw that error. And literally, as I came onto the field a minute ago with this header, I got exactly the same thing. So yeah, something's not quite lining up, I guess, for Giants. So yeah, it's a weird one, but yeah. Overall, things are, apart from that, it's not too bad, so yeah. I'll be lurking in the background doing a refill for a planter. Alrighty, cool. Oh yeah, you're still at work, aren't you? Oh, blimey. Nice. Oh, Mr. Viking gets to play Farm Sim for real. Isn't he a lucky beggar? Right, so Mr. Rusty Nail over on YouTube is asking, what fuel thing do you distribute from and where am I? Yeah, I've seen that actually in Discord. So Mr. Rusty Nail, on my Trello, I have a tanker that I've set up that can be distributed to and from. Obviously, if you come into the story here under construction and under this first tab, if you click to the left twice, it's this one right here that I'm actually using for my fuel. Literally, I've got the shell fuel up and running. That's set to distribute, and it's coming to things like this, and anything else that needs diesel or fuel, whatever. Obviously, you also mentioned about water. I've also got this one, which is also up on my Trello, which takes snow and water, and then we'll distribute it out. Obviously, you've got to add it in manually, hence why I've got one tanker particularly set up for doing water moving around with. So yeah, that's what I'm using currently. For the second half of your question, where is my goats and cows? So most of my animals are all located in one area on the map. So there's an update or something again. And Brocket is what I came into. That's what I'm wondering. The wolf design. Obviously, it's been a while since I used the MacDon stuff, so I don't know if it's been going longer. But literally, as soon as I got the MacDon here doing the swathing, I was getting the warning, the Lure Cold carriers. When I was opening up the menu with anything to do with the MacDon, it's thrown Lure Cold carriers. So you can see that all this red up here is just from the MacDon stuff. So yeah, I'm going to carry on using it, to be honest, because I want the extra yields and stuff off of it this time. But yeah, something bugs. I'm going to have to see if I can get something else going that isn't using the MacDon stuff. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It really is kind of very, very weird. But yeah, just going back to Rusty Nails' question over on YouTube. So all of my animals, or most of them, apart from the chickens, are over here. So 147, 148, 149, that sort of area. So I've literally got my cows here. This one here is my Holsteins, which are for giving milk. At the other end of the plot here is my water buffaloes, which obviously put out buffalo milk. Coming down the side here, obviously I've got my goats, my sheeps, my pigs. Yes, I do have pigs as well already. And then obviously my chickens are actually over on the main farm in this little corner here. I still have not done anything with horses yet, so yeah. But yeah, fun. It is fun. I love it. I love it. And how you doing there, Farmer Marks? Well, I think about it, I should give a few shout outs. So there is one there for Mr. Viking Streaming, who is actually doing real life farming out there at the moment. He's actually currently planting. Actually, I should have asked him what he was planting, thinking about it. It's like, oh man, one of those things is weird. You suddenly think of them later on. Right, let's get this thing lined up. Roughly there, should be fine. And go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Go, go, cool. So yeah, I don't know if it's just the MacDon or if it's my stuff or what, to be honest. But yeah, I want to do a little test probably in a minute. I'll get back up closer to the farm. I'll grab another harvester, maybe the Nexa, and see if I get the same lure call stack errors popping up. But yeah, today, just so you're aware, my wife is not feeling the greatest, so I will be jumping off a little bit earlier than normal. I'm going to do 2 hours today and jump off so she can have a lie down or whatever. Don't know what's going on. One of those funny days, I guess. But yeah, but right now we're just going to chill out, relax, and carry on with this. It's great fun. And there is Mr. Noah Sixer Robinson. How you doing? Oh, let me give Mr. Farmer Marks a shout out as well. There we go. I had the button up ready and I totally forgot to hit it. There we go. But how you doing? How is life in the living room? So yeah, that is actually my stepson, no, son-in-law. Stepson? Stepson, isn't it? My wife's eldest boy. Noah Sixer Robinson. So yeah, he's actually right now watching in my living room when I'm in our bedroom. Oh, that's a good shot there, Farmer Marks, 84. Nice. So yes. But yeah, obviously I am live over on YouTube as well for anybody interested in upping my view hours over there. It'd be much appreciated if you could. But yeah, right now I'm just sort of chilling out doing this. I did get in last night and cut my grass field, which is, oh, what plots is it? 34, 35. I need to remember these, I swear, to my head. So yeah, got that cut. They're actually, they might be nearly fermented, to be honest. But yeah, ended up. Oh, one thing I did do, obviously, last stream I said I want to try and do more in-cab stuff. So I actually downloaded a mod that limits to only being in-cab view when you're in a vehicle. And to be honest, I couldn't do it. I just could not do it. Going forward is fine, but reversing, say, into a shed or something like that, impossible. I just could not do it. So I ended up taking it out. So what I'll do is I'll try my best anyway to at least do as much in-cab driving as I can. Hence why I'm in cab right now and not paying attention to what's going on around me. But yeah, I am determined to try and learn and figure things out. It's mainly the reversing is where I have the issue, so it's annoying, it really is. Right, let's get that lined up there, lined up, and go. And I still cannot use Sim Dashboard. I loaded it up earlier today. Oh, excuse me. And I'm still getting huge frame rate drops around the next at stuff, so it's one thing after another, isn't it, with this game? I don't know. And I even loaded it up onto a base game map. Give you an idea with just the Nexat, the giant stuff, and Sim Dashboard, and I still had huge frame rate issues. So yes, giant, sort your stuff out, will you? But I have also messaged the person who put out Sim Dashboard as well, so he is aware of it. Hopefully, we'll be able to figure things out. Hey, Farmer Mark's over on YouTube. How you doing, buddy? But yes, I was actually lurking kind of on and off this morning in your stream. Before taking the car to its MOT. But yeah, just quickly on regarding the car. Yeah, it went through pretty well. It needed one bulb replaced for the brake light on the passenger side rear, and it needed new rubber. I don't know what they're called. You know the rubber covers on your brake pedals and stuff. It needed that added. That was the only thing that it basically failed on. Thankfully, they got them new ones reordered and replaced and such. So yeah, it's fine. It went through fine. I'm happy with it the way it is. The only thing is it does have some advisories on. I'm trying to think what it was now. What was it? Oh, starting to get a little bit of rust around the doorway, so I need to keep an eye on that. Apart from that, yeah, I'm happy. I really am happy. I was stressed. Ooh, cow, got a miss. Oh, dang it! How's it gone there, Pac-Man? But yeah, overall, I am happy. I was very restless last night in bed, and because of it, but thankfully it went through. It's fine. So yay! Didn't cost a fortune, so it's even better. But yes, there we go. Actually, I should put this on cruise. There we go. Actually, while I'm here, let me grab the other combine. So yeah, I've been doing a little bit of work around the main farm here. So I've added this load of sheds in that I'm eventually going to hopefully fill up and get rid of some of the sheds over the other side. I've got my oxbows up here now. The DeWolf root crop harvester, that's in the end one there. So I've got to try and tidy these up, make them all nice and neat. And I've got to try and figure out what I want to do with that area. I honestly do not know at the minute, but most of the stuff is still over there. Eventually it will be coming across. Now, you know what I'm like. I like to overlap some of the buildings. And this is actually a modded building that I downloaded off of the in-game mod hub. Give you an idea. It's this one right here. It's a metal garage. I like it. And obviously the nice thing is, obviously, if you hit the old, it's not the R key, it's the B key, it'll allow you to get it right up next to it, so you can literally have it almost overlapping a little bit to make it like a bigger area. I like it. I've done that many times. I did it with this base game sheds over there, and I'm doing it again with this lot here. So yeah, it's kind of a nice little shed pack actually. I like it. Well, it's an individual shed to be honest. But yeah, I like it. You got plenty of space. But yeah, trying to get these buggers in these without being able to come out of into like third person view was a nightmare. Especially with this guy. Just could not get him in. I ended up removing it, but yeah, they're all in there, so that's fine. I do have space for possibly another harvester in here, but last of that. But yeah, all of these still need to be filled up. I've got the combines in the far end too. And yeah, that's what I was going to do, is to grab the next harvester, wasn't I? Hey, T Miller, how you doing? Right, I think it's this side if I remember rightly. Is it the one I want? Nope, that's the cedar. I suppose if that... Oh, I don't know which one to go with now. I might buy another one. Should I buy another one? I don't know. But there's that. Yeah, let's take this guy out for a run. And we'll detach the sprayer and we can go grab another. Actually, I've got plenty of harvesters, so that'd be fine. Sorry. There we go. There we go. We'll give Mr. T. Miller a shout out. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. There we go. And can we detach here, or do I have to unfold it? I thought as much. Oh, wrong one. I need to select the distractor unit. We'll unfold that. We'll drop this down here, and we'll go grab another field. Let's see what we've got. So right now, obviously, like I said, it is in a harvest time. So I think what we'll do is I'll take this one over to 47, which I believe is barley as well. Yes, it is. And we'll get him started. We'll see if he gives off those lower coal stack areas as well. Alright, so let's pop that there. Select the sprayer, detach you. There we go. And great, I can't get it off now. Yeah, there's definitely something bugged with this freaking game at the minute. Since the last patch update. Let's grab super strength and we'll yank it off. Yeah, it just needs to go down a little bit more, giants. Have a look, see? Bless them. There we go, let's pull this out of here. And hopefully that should be okay. But yeah, how is Mr. T. Miller doing? There we go. Right then. Let's unfold that. Let's go grab the harvester unit, which is in here. And why do I have something highlighted over there? I have no idea. It's open. Oh no 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 no! Oh, that freaking stupid super strength. There. Let's turn that off because that is freaking dangerous. It really is. There we go. I'm pretty sure this side should have the grain. Yeah, it is. Okay. Header. Good. Because obviously I've got one that has grain header and one side has the corn header. Just got to make sure which side you get, and I'm pretty sure it's always the inside one is the grain one. But yeah, here we go. But yes, how's everybody getting on anyway with the patches? This is like now what, 2 hot fixes Giants have put out since the last update? It's kind of crazy. Right, let's see if I can come into here. Get you roughly lined up. I think about there. I got a feeling I'm too far forward now. Yes. I'm a little bit too far. Oh no, actually I will line up. That's fine. Okay. There we go. I just can't get in with the door there. Can we take the doors off? It's been a while. It's been a while, guys, since I've used this thing. Oh, this is gonna do my freaking head in. Come on. Come on, come on. Line up. Need more space. Okay, let's back up a bit. Has this thing got longer since I last used it or something? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, see that should be just about there. Either that or that next unit, attachment unit, harvester, has moved. I don't know. Let's try that there. I might just about get there with a bit of a wiggle. go. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go, go, go. Nope, it's not liking it. It's way off. Let's see if I can come in at a funny little angle. Hey PJ, how you doing? Oh, there we go. Here we go. Ah, dang it! Come on, how'd you move the cab again? How do you move the cab? Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah. It's been a while. I'm having a bad time of it, that's for sure. There we go. We're out. There we go. And Mr. Jurors, thank you very much for the primary sub. Much appreciated. 17 months. Wow. Nice. Thank you very much for that. How's it going there, finished? And PJ, thank you very much for the 5 stream streak. Bless ya. Much appreciated. Yeah, I have no idea. I swear Twitch has a funny 5 minutes at times. There we go. It's like there's people out there who have currently, let's see, about 4 or 5, and yet they've been watching forever. Right. See if we can get this guy. I don't know why I followed up, but I'm not quite with it today. I'm not, I swear. Right, so let's bring the cabin. I've got to remember it's 2. There we go. Yeah, those lure errors are, I think, throwing me off a little bit. I'm thinking about them too much. And it's all thanks to Giants. There we go. There we go. So yeah, I don't know if anybody else has been using the Nexat stuff. Not the Nexat, the Macdon stuff. But for some weird reason, I'm getting errors with it. Out of interest, if I bring this up, there's nothing there. Nothing there. See what it's like on a field. Right, is you all done? Oops, there we go. Here we go. Right, and let's go take a little drive. And we'll get this guy up and running and see if we get the same errors. But I'm guessing it could just mean my Macdon pack needs, the DLC needs to be reinstalled, possibly. But there we go. We can get this going. And while I think about it, there's a shout out for PJ. I think I got T Miller a minute ago, but I can't remember. But we'll give him a shout out. We'll do Mr. Foreign Marks. We'll do Mr. Viking. And I think that's everyone so far. But yeah, if you're not following any of those guys, make sure you click on the links, give them a follow. Yes. There we go. But yeah, time is ticking on, that's for definite. And I'll be getting 101 messages through Discord. But yes, hopefully that gets sorted out. It's like this week I'm trying to spend a little bit less time in Facebook and on Discord. But the simple fact with obviously my wife's boys down, it's kind of trying to spend a little bit of time with them. Obviously this is kind of the first break really. And apart from Monday. But yes. Oh, good phew. I almost thought I was going to get stuck on that lip there, but we're fine, yay! Not much motivation to do anything because of some real life stuff. Oh, Mr. T. Miller. But yeah, how you doing, Mr. Fittest, by the way? Hopefully you're good, sir. And how is Mr. Green Thumb Farmer? Popping in while he's having his little lunchtime break. But yes, things are slowly progressing. I need to get rid of that marker. I think that might be one of the animals. Yes, it looks like I accidentally clicked on my piggies and got that going. Untag, there we go. And I don't want to go too far, come on, there we go, phew. There we go. So yeah, I've literally done no modding this week. It's terrible. It really is. Look at how nice and blurry that pad is. It's like giants. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Yes. It's like doubled up somehow. I have no idea. Oh, cripes. Oh yeah, I need to take it a bit further. I keep forgetting the headers there too. Oh, as nice as this next set is, you got to kind of think a little bit wider with it at times. It's crazy. But yeah, that's yeah, dodgy. There we go. But it is what it is. Obviously, yeah. Let's see. Monday stream. Obviously, I kind of ended off doing that poplar field. I did actually finally get it all finished off. I did end up buying 8, 16, I think it was 24 bags of seed. Only filled it up twice, the seeder, and got the whole field done, which is quite nice. So that is up and running. It's probably already hit the first growth stage, so it's going to be a while before that's even ready. I do want to keep an eye on my other field of poplar, so hopefully that should be ready within the next month or so. Because it's definitely plodding on. But Mr. Finnish says he is doing good. My day has gone pretty well. Yeah, like I was saying, yeah, car went in for its MOT today. I was a little bit nervous about a few things, but yeah, it seemed to sail through, to be honest. A couple of things, minor little things needed sorting to get it through, but overall it did pretty well. I've just got to keep on an eye on some rust around the door area. That's about it at the minute. But yeah, he says it's not that much, it's just really starting to show, and it's a fair old car, to be honest. So I'm happy. I am definitely happy. If it can keep me going for another year, it's fine. Isn't it like 10:30 a.m. for Mr. Green Thumb? He's 9:30, and he started work at 5. Oh blimey! Oh yikes! Yes. Yes, I was up at what, about 7 o'clock this morning just to get it dropped off for 8. So it was a bit of a walk back, that's for sure. But the exercise will do me a little bit of good. It won't do my legs any good because they're now killing me. But yeah, it's all good. It's really all good. I don't mind. But I was hoping that somebody would pop into chat because he's been messaging me on Discord about something, and I don't know if he got his issue sorted out. You're very well. Oh, by the way, Mr. Viking, what are you planting at the minute? Out of interest, obviously, if you guys weren't aware, Mr. Viking is a real life farmer, shall we say? Yay! Oh, you're planting some corn. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I got a field of corn right there. It's already started growing. Hopefully that'll be ready. What's October, November time? So yay! But that's cool. That is very, very cool. It's nice that people who actually farm in real life take a bit of time to actually play the game, because I know there's a lot of people out there who are farmers that will play farm sim. That's very, very cool. It really is. Actually, I showed my wife. Well, she actually looked at it herself. Is the Farm Sim Kids app, and she says that's probably my level of farming. Bless her. So yeah, I don't know if she downloaded it or not, but yeah, if she wants to give it a try, go for it. I'm trying to get my stepsons into, well, at least one of them into trying to play Farm Sim at some point. But there we go. Right, let's get this unfolded. Actually, he's out there right now, Noah 6 Robinson. I want to get him, see if I can get him to play Farm Sim at some point. But yeah, the worst thing is he needs a new computer, so that is going to be the big thing. He might be able to run either FS15 or possibly 17. But apart from that, yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool just to get a server set up for family, as it were. Right, let's see if this thing's got to behave this time. So that's fine. If I click into there, that's fine. Interesting. Right, you can do that. Now, do I have swath drop enabled? I don't think I do. Because I want all the swath I can get at the minute. There we go. So he can do that. Yeah, so it must be the Macdon stuff then. It's throwing that. Okay, good to know. But you can go off do your dues. I'll be back on this field later on to pick up all that straw swath. Alright then, let's jump on over to here. We're going to actually do a little test. We're going to actually go clear this. So yeah, as you can see above there, there is some red, but let's clear that a minute. We'll do clear. Oops, we'll get rid of that. Now this should be... What other fields did I have that was ready? Let's have a little look. I thought that one was as well. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's canola. Yep. Now let's have a look. Something a sec. Does this not do canola? Or am I... Should I say spinach? What the heck? Okay. Guess not then. I want a field. I need to do a field. I have to take this a long way around, but I'm going to do a little bit of a quick test here, guys. So you have to bear with me. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Need to unfold that. Is there a family multi-stream in the... Possibly, you never know. You never know, Mr. Miller. You never know. If we can get him a better computer, yeah. But we shall see. Right then, so... There we go. Right, so it's not going to be that one. That is, I keep getting the canola, which is this field. Yeah, and this spinach mixed up. Now, is that ready yet? No, not quite yet. Let's see, so I've got these two up here, which are canola. No, that's spinach as well, so I can't do that. What other field? You're doing that one. I might have to buy a field just for the... Oh! Yes! Let's go over to the island! Let's go on over to the island, guys. There's the ferry right there, isn't it? So might as well do it that way, rather than going all the way around the long way. But yes, I'm determined to do most of the driving, like I said, in cab view, unless I have to do any reversing. That is the only time I'm planning on coming out of cab view. There we go. There we are. And here we go. Nice challenge? Yeah. So, well, I was saying earlier on, I actually downloaded a mod that's on the in-game mod hub that limits you to only the in-cab view. And obviously driving forward is fine, going around corners, driving like this is fine. My biggest issue is when reversing, especially when I've got something attached or the vehicles are a little bit bigger, should we say, than normal. So like obviously the Oxbow was the main one I was trying with, as well as I had a tractor and a trailer, and I literally could not see where the heck I was reversing. So yeah, so altering the challenge, I suppose, is more so driving forward and stuff like this. traveling around the map, I want to be in cab. Obviously, seeding, harvesting, stuff like that. I want to be able to do it in cab. The nice thing is I do have the guidance steering and all that. Not guidance steering, enhanced steering and the vehicle control, whatever you call it. You know this stuff I'm on about, the GPS and all that. I've got that at least to keep things straight, which is quite nice when I'm doing the field work. So yeah, but yeah, reversing wise, I'm gonna have to do it so I can come out of camera just to look backwards, because yeah, it's terrible. It really is the view on going in reverse. It's terrible. And to be honest, I like it like this because it is more natural feeling, isn't it? Because obviously, if you're driving down the road, you're not going to be looking at your vehicle in third person, are you? So, so yeah, I want to definitely try and stay in cab a lot more when harvesting, when driving around. And to be honest, it's not that hard. In all honesty, it's just get into the um, constant doing it as well. That's the big problem with that. I keep going out of cab view. If you get what I mean. But yeah. So one step at a time. Once I just get into a regular routine of staying in cab and not looking out constantly and stuff like that on third view, yeah, I'll be fine. Mmm. Alright. Oh, I literally just took a drink there. Exactly. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, a lot of the vehicles nowadays have a lot of cameras around them. It's terrible. Thankfully, mine doesn't. It does have to have a few sensors for like reversing, for detecting when you're getting close to other things. But apart from that, there's no cameras at all on my car. I have been thinking about getting maybe a couple added to it, one on the front, one to the back, just for driving safety, I suppose is the best way to do it, I guess. Actually, I should have gone further down, but yeah. But I don't know. One day. How's that dude doing thinking about it? The next at. Thinking about it. 65%, so I do need to get a truck over here at some point to get this guy unloaded, but we'll get this guy the MacDon sorted out and going. You have a 2012, so it has nothing on it. Yeah. I'm trying, oh, is it 2007 my car is? If I remember rightly. So yeah, it's a fair old car. I think it was even before the cameras were starting to be added. But yeah, it's a decent car. The nice thing with the reason we went for it is obviously the height of the car. It's better for my wife getting in and out of. It's got a decent sized boot for her wheelchair and walker and stuff to go in. Plus have a little bit left over for shopping or groceries, as you like to call them over in the States. Oh, is Mr. T Miller going to hit it? Is he going to hit it? I don't know. I think it might skim the top. Is it? Yeah. Oh, cripes. Oh, heck. Oh, dang it. I thought so. My work van has a 360 view camera on top. Ooh, nice. Oh, come on, Don. Drift to the left a little. Go on, drift to the side a little bit more. Come on, come on. I think it's got to skim just to the side there. No! Yeah, to be honest, I'm dangerous when it comes to high vans and stuff, so try not to get a vehicle too high. I had a job once for a grocery delivery company, and literally the first day, I backed under a low arch. Actually, I had on the arch itself. It stated the height, and obviously it was a little bit higher than the van itself. But the thing it didn't take into account is it had reinforced beams, as it were, underneath the archway itself, and that's what I literally hit, and yeah, caused about £20,000 worth of damage on my first day. Let's put it this way: that job didn't last long. It's like, oops. Yeah. Actually, that's probably the last job I had, to be honest, before giving up working to look after my wife full time. Yeah, and I still get the Mickey taken out of me with that one, to be honest. AI worker has got a fuel tank. A fuel tank. Okay, that's probably the next act. Yeah, we'll get a truck over there in a sec. But actually, the nice thing is coming over here as well. We'll get to see what my little poplar field's doing. It is looking green from here, so that's good. But obviously, if anybody does, actually, what if it's my graphics? Because I'm looking at this monitor up here, and it's a little bit blurry at times, and other times it's clear, so it might be my computer. But yeah, look at that, they're growing. Oh heck, where are we? Look, my little poplars are growing. Hello, mates. Oh, you'll be getting your head chopped off soon. Well, in I don't know, 18 months, whatever it is. Right then, so let's see if we can get this thing going again. Now then, straighten that up quickly. Right about there should be fine. And doop. There we are. Now I don't know if anybody's noticed when you use, say, auto drive with this vehicle, and it's obviously got the header attached behind it. You probably notice that the speed drops down quite a lot, doesn't it? I think I figured out what it is. It's the reversing speed it's set up to. So I had it pop up down here at about 12. See, that's changed already. It goes to 12. I think if you were to actually increase the speed manually yourself on your keyboard, pressing the 2 button, it should allow it to go faster. Obviously, I don't know if that will work with the AI, but it definitely does. Oops, for me anyway. It's weird. Right then, tests once again. So there we go. So we got a nice clear log there. Nothing at all. Let's close this down, and we'll drop that down. And let's see. I've got a feeling that we're probably going to get the same thing again, but I could be wrong. So we'll come into here. That's fine so far. That's fine. Okay. It may just be a glitch on that field then. That is very, very strange. Hired helper. And nothing. Unless, yeah, it might just be that one field. I don't know. It's weird. I'm going to keep an eye on it for the minute. But yeah, when I tried this earlier on the other field, it was literally throwing those Lua call stack errors. It's very weird. But yeah, I noticed my graphics are being a little bit funny in places. Right then, so I do need to get a truck sorted out for the next set. So let's go grab one of them. Now, obviously, for those who have been watching for a little while, obviously I do have 2 trucking areas, I suppose. One behind the sawmill. That's primarily for the sawmill area and maybe the old factory over there. The stuff behind Barrow Logistics here is the stuff that I'm using for the field work. There we go, that's what I want. Now then, so yeah, all of this is kind of for my farm, really. I've had a couple of people asking, oh, what do you use this for? What do you use that for? That's exactly what it's for. Oh, that is right in the way. Dang it! See, this is why I do the out of cab when reversing. You cannot freaking see where you're going. See, like that isn't too bad. Using the mirrors is physically impossible because you cannot move the cameras. So that is what I would love. But I do like using these trucks, so I'm gonna have to suck it up a little bit. But yeah, even the dash on there is very blurry today. Don't know what's going on with it. Let's see. So the last vehicle I owned was a 2005 Kenworth W900L Semi. But sold it 10 years ago, and I use a car share program now. When when I need a car, but I live in Boston, so I don't really need a car. Oh, cool, Wolf Designs. That's a very good idea, actually, the car share thing. I know a lot of companies over the last few years have definitely been trying to get more employees to do the car sharing stuff. Obviously, if they've got 3 or 4 people all within the same area, to see if they can get them to all share one car, and obviously put in a little bit towards petrol and stuff like that, or fuel. But yeah, that's a very, very good idea, to be honest. I used to do it with a guy who used to live in the next tower block to where I am. Yeah, we worked in the same place, and it was just like common sense, really. Just jump in the car. Also, we had the same sort of hours, so it worked out pretty well for both of us. He gave me a little bit of fuel money, and yeah, he got a lift into work. Oh, it was never late. Let's put it that way. He was never ever late. The only thing it did bug him from time to time is if I was staying on a little bit later to finish something off, he'd be there sort of waiting. It's like, come on, Billy, hurry up. Oh, but it is what it is. It's fun. So Mr. T. Miller is asking a question if you guys have missed it. He's asking how many of you guys are using the new TLX Phoenix? Or has anybody used it yet? I keep forgetting that it's out there and I haven't even got it downloaded yet, so I should do. Right, so open the cover, hopefully. See, this is where the learning the challenge is. Because obviously I can't see where the pipe is. I don't know if I'm lined up correctly with it or not. I'm hoping so. Oh, there we go. So yeah, this is going to be the fun part, is learning the lining up with pipes and stuff when it comes to unloading these harvesters. Because yeah, if the seat was a little bit lower and you could actually see out the back, you could get a rough idea, or if they had a camera that poked out or something, I don't know, it would make life a little bit easier. Let's see, Mr. Dead Soul says, I have, and he is using it. Nice. How are you liking it? Is it good? Mr. Green Thumb says he's downloaded it but hasn't bought any yet. Okay. Oh, I just realised I got some stuff over there. Right, next out is off and running, so let's leave that there for now. Okay, so that's a weird one. I don't know. Is it something to do with? Yeah, it's weird. I had a little bit of damage on this field here. I wonder if it could be that it's having an issue with just that little spot there. Let me visit this a sec and have a look. See, right here. I don't know if it's me when I was messing around with the landscaping and stuff. Maybe I made an oops. But yeah, there's that right there. Could be thrown off, I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with this, but it's completely missed that part right there. I'm gonna have to I'll just grab another harvester later and get that sorted out. But anyway, I will definitely keep an eye on it. But yeah, just putting it on to that other field seems to be fine now. It's weird. Definitely weird one. So I don't know. But yeah, I had it on this as well. And obviously that's using the MacDon header from the pack, so crazy. Really crazy, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if anybody else has had any errors from the MacDon stuff at all. Obviously it's the first time in... Actually, I didn't use any last year, I don't think. Because obviously we had the next hat stuff come out for me last in-game year, and also we're using a lot of that. So, maybe it was upset with me. Maybe that's what it is. It was upset with me because I didn't use any of it last year. So this year it's kicking off with the new cold stack errors. It's funny. It's funny. Let's see. The TLX 1982 pickup is in testing, and he is working on attachments for the Phoenix. Nice. The global transport palette is also in testing. Cool. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, there's no actual Giants testing list now for 25. They've pretty much done away with that completely. The only thing that we get to know is testing time and how many mods are currently in the queue to be tested, sort of thing. So yeah, obviously back in 22 and previously they've actually had a whole list of all of the mods. I guess it's to give them a little bit of privacy. So yeah, if you do need any information about a particular mod, it's probably going to be best really to watch like their YouTube streams if possible. Or DJ Goham usually covers a lot of things, to be honest, in his streams over there, so, or his videos, should say. And yeah, that's probably the best way of getting any information, really. Yeah, I know that A2 Studios has a YouTube channel and they stream fairly often as well, so that should help out a bit. Let's get that around about there. There we go. I don't even know what the current one is. Updated the 16th of the 4th. So let's see. So right now, actually, it doesn't even tell you how many mods are in the queue at the minute. But yeah, for newly submitted mods, 16 working days. For submitted mods, update, should say, 2 working days, and for failed and resubbed mods, 1 day. I always thought they had the amount of mods. Maybe it's something that DJ can find out. I don't know. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure mine's is still pending at the minute. Let me have a look. Yep, still showing as pending. My little storage. Well, they'll get to it one day. 82 Studios puts a lot out of info on his Facebook page. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think, yeah, also Hispano Modding, they've been putting a lot of info out as well. So yeah, it's just a waiting game really for a lot of this stuff now. I'm still hoping that the containers come back once obviously Dave at 82 Studios gets his side sorted out. Because I do like those containers, they're great for transport and stuff, I swear, the pallets and all that. But the only thing I will say is, please, if you're out there, set it up so it runs from the categories that are the base game ones. It makes life so much easier. So like the sell point products and the sell point product food and stuff like that. It saves so much time having to re-edit a friggin' mod that somebody set up just for them. Right, there we go. Actually, I was kind of thinking about, there's on the in-game mod hub as well, there's actually a trailer that's already been released. It's kind of set up similar to those containers, as it were, where it will load up pallets and do it the same sort of way. I'm wondering if that is set up as a categories or field types. If it's categories, it would make it so much easier. I can't remember which mod it was, and yeah, I think she was part of a warehouse, wasn't it, as well? The one I'm thinking of. But yeah, it is what it is. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Giants. I think it was under trailers. I see they're going to be trailers or flatbed. I'm not sure. Maybe semi-trailers. Let's open all 3 of them up. I'm just having a look. See, that's another one. It's the Autoload Pack by VSR Modding. That's another one that's probably set up in a similar way. But that's not the one I want anyway. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm terrible. I need to stop it. Actually, I was wondering if that's the one that PJ had the other day. That wouldn't auto-load correctly for a... There we go. Agro Logistics trailer, I believe it is. Trailer must be. It's not the one I'm thinking of, but it's close enough. Let's have a look at that a sec. From sim downloads. Oop. Need to keep an eye on my game, don't I? I'm getting sidetracked there. But yeah, this is kind of a bit of a boring job. I do apologise, but yeah, I should actually set up a baler to come up behind me as well. But yeah, I was in a bit of a rush to get this thing going. So maybe when I get to the other end, what I'll do is I'll grab my baler and we'll start getting some of this lot baled up as I'm going. Otherwise I'm going to be here all day again. Bring that across. See, I like doing it this way because it keeps the line straight. There we go. There we go, that's a roundabout right. Let's see, agro logistics. I'm guessing it's that trailer there. See, that's... Oh no, that's a Lua. I want the XML. See, that's another thing as well. With some of these trailers, they add in Lua files as well to get them to work, so it's not easy figuring some of this stuff out. Why they can't just set up like Green Thumb did with the gold flake, no, the gold barred vehicle. That's the trailer configurations. See, it doesn't. This is what gets me as well. Is I'm just quickly run through the XML for the trailer itself. Now, seemingly it will auto load parts into it in the same way the containers did in 22, but I'm not seeing any form of fill type in there. So how the heck does that actually work? I really don't know. It's definitely a weird one. Has this center loggy transfer? Nope, it's not that. That's something else. That's for the storage. Yeah, loader maybe. Nope, that's the Lua. So yeah, I don't know. I swear, some people are definitely a lot smarter than I am. That's for sure. Right, before I go any further, maybe let's turn that off. Let's go grab. Oh, my baler quickly. Let's go over and get the other dude unloaded first of all. Right here, enter. Yes. That is very blurry. I wonder if I'm going to need to start dropping down maybe my graphics settings at some point. I don't know. Right, so If I line it up roughly there, there we go. Look at that. So I figured out, yeah. So if I line it up with one of these swaths, I should be fine. Do you have no video? Yes, I do. Actually, to be honest, I haven't updated in quite some time, so that could be the issue. How you doing there, Impact, by the way? And if you guys are not following Mr. Impact 7, make sure you click on the link, give him a follow. How's it going there, KW? Just run the optimizer and it might help. Oh yeah, it needs to be updated, that's what it is. It might be the whole thing needs it, yeah. The whole app itself needs to be updated as well. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that for the minute, but yeah. Oh, there we go, it's done already. Let's have a little look. Okay, we'll close that. Let's just have a look at the drivers anyway. I want to know why my microphone sounds so far away today. It's not moved at all. It's weird. Okay, it's on 45 minutes. Let's see, farm. The other thing is, Farming Simulator doesn't even show up in the list. Let's see if I can add a program quickly. 25. Let's see if we can add you in. Nope, doesn't like Farm Sim 25. Global settings. To us, I very rarely actually mess around with it. I obviously try and keep things updated as and when, but yeah, recently I really just haven't been bothered, so I haven't got a clue what you mean by optimizer. System. Let's see, display, graphics, performance, my rig. Comes up with nothing. Settings. So I'm just having a little look at something. So it is coming up saying that I have a driver update. So yeah, it could just be that my drivers aren't updated. So yeah, I'll have to go through and get that sorted out at some point when I'm not streaming, obviously, because it tends to break my screen. Anywho, it is what it is. But yeah, what's weird is, here we go. See, I look at these monitors and they're not too bad. But how come those other ones look really naff? Let's see, I noticed lately if I'm playing Twitch or YouTube, like it freezes, it doesn't seem to matter. Okay, yeah, it's definitely messed up anyway at the minute. It could just be my computer in all honesty, and my lack of maintenance on it. I think it's around about there. Come on, come on. Oh, 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 oh. See, I'm trying. There we go. See, I'm determined. I am going to. Oh, fudge. Nope. Darius Frost raiding with a party of 24. How are you, Mr. Darius Frost? How was the stream, sir? Welcome in, everybody. Yes, you got me again. I was actually lurking, watching you earlier on today. And thank you, KW. I was literally about to hit the button. If you guys are not following Darius Frost, make sure you click on the link, give him a follow. He is doing some Empyrean Galactic Survival over there. Actually, he was beating up people who were dancing earlier on the dance floor. It's like I was watching. But yeah. Hey, Wartor, how you doing, bud? And I'm having issues reversing. There we go. There we are. There we go. Cool, Ryan. So yeah, we are on PB Canyon Crossing by Mr. Dajnet, as always. It's harvest time. Oh, we're on to like year 5 harvest now. So yeah, already had a little start on a couple of the fields, and we're just sort of carrying on doing a little bit of swathing or swath pickup at the minute. So yeah, stream was good. Good, glad to hear it. I was zapping them with my multi-tool and trying to make them my friend. Hey, is that what you were doing? Okay, I'll believe you. But yeah, some of them were right little beggars. Oh, PB Rivers. Sorry, Remastered, not Canyon Crossing. I'm too used to Canyon Crossing. Ugh. I just can't get out of it, that's the problem. My brain is not working fully today. It's like, yeah. The worst thing is, I think what it is, my brain is thinking too much about my wife at the minute, because obviously she's not feeling very well, and it's like, should I really be here doing this? So yes. Plus the game's bugging out in a little bit, and yeah. There, and there. But yes, welcome in everybody. And I think that is probably the one that I've just done, so let me scoot across a little bit further. Oh, what is that? Somebody's got a golden crown, a nice one. Who's that? Dead Soul. Nice. But yes, welcome in everybody. There we go. But that one, is it that one? Yep, that one. Okay, gotcha. There we go. Right, I'm trying to get this lined up. There we go. That should be around about there. I was actually debating on doing something different today. And to be honest, I just came back to Farm Sim. I was kind of thinking of doing some ship graveyard simulator. Because obviously I did buy it was like a $6 million boat, and yeah, I've done absolutely nothing with it yet. And I just suddenly realised, I remembered I did put in a request for one of the DLCs. Still not had a reply on that, so no great loss. But yeah. Oh yes, here we go. But yeah, we do have a fishing game up and running. We got the little parachute game there, which seems to be doing pretty well at staying live, so that's good. Mr. Hectate got a 71 at 97, nice. But yes, obviously if you guys are not followed, please do click on the follow button and also the live button if you wouldn't mind, just to count towards my viewage. I am still aiming to try and get to Twitch partner this year. YouTube partner, I'm very close to the YouTube partner, to be honest. It's just getting the views up there a little bit more. But overall, it's definitely getting there. But yeah, how you getting on, Darius, with yours? Because I thought you were gone for a YouTube partner as well. I think mine at the minute is about 250 view hours and maybe about 20 subs over there. The nice thing is, obviously, now that I'm dual streaming, it's quite nice. But yeah, my wife says I'm not allowed to get another monitor, unfortunately. So I'm having to split multiple screens at the minute to be able to view everything that I have up at the minute in browsers and such. It's annoying, it really is. There we go. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll pick up the rest of these bits and pieces. But right now, we'll just do it this way. Actually, I should set up this width a little bit better. Gotta remember how to do this now. Let me stop that there just in case. I can set monetization on YouTube memberships, but I'm 441 short on ad revenue. Not sure on watch hours. I don't stream. Ah, okay. But yeah. Keep me fingers crossed for you. Now, I'm sure there's a way of changing this. Nope, that's for the headland. Don't want that. I want. Where the heck is this? Nope, that's not the one I want. I want to widen the width on this. I know there's a way of doing it, but I can never remember how it was done. Which one is it? Give me a clue, guys. Give me a clue. How do I widen the area? Enhanced vehicle. How do I widen the work area? I want to set it to the same as the Macdon Swather, which is what, 13.2? So it literally, I can just go up and down, up and down. I know I've done it before, down here, but I can't remember what the heck I hit. It's not that one. Oh man! 6. Oh, there we go. There we go. Got it. Got it. That's what I want. 6, 7, 8. Right, 13. There we go. I figured it out. So it's right shift, then plus and the minus. Yeah, thank you. That's all. So 13.2 is the width. I need to obviously set that right in the middle like that. Thank you guys. You guys are superstars. There we go. There's that, and what I can then do is be really cheeky and set it to auto turn to the right. The only thing is I can't see the number. What number are we on? Sorry, I've got to look. So I need to go to 1, okay. Right, so let's bring you back down to there. So fingers crossed, that's it. There we go. Gotcha! Thank you. I really want to get freaking same dashboard up and running again. Because I'm pretty sure I seen the other day a screen that is designated just for things like the enhanced vehicle. Ugh. Oh look, it's now reset. What the heck's gone to 10 now? Let's bring that back up to there. Maybe I accidentally hit something to drop that back down, but we'll leave that on there. And hopefully that should then turn at the end. The only thing I do need to do is we're going to come into here. And I'm going to set this to turn... Let's set it to about 5. We'll see how that gets on. But there we go. Let me just make sure that the baler is going. Yep, phew. That's cool. Okay, so we're all good to go. I can now pay attention to all you guys now. I do apologise for that. It's like a little sidetracked, but yeah. Let's see where we... So I'm still around 7k watch hours at the minute. So I'm just short on a lot of subs. Alright, cool. Actually, that's a good idea. I can't remember the last time I actually looked at my stats over on YouTube. Actually, I could do it on my phone. It's probably easier. Let's see, YouTube. This I love it. See, I'm not even touching anything and it's doing it automatically. hopefully that's set to the right width, which it is. Look at that. Oh, come on, come across a bit, come across. It's... hang on. I'm sure that is 13.2 for that header. Let me just double check. So it's this dude right there. Oh, 12.2. My bad. Okay. Right, so that 12.2. I always get that wrong, don't I? There we go. That should now be spot on. There we go. Let's have a look. So YouTube Studio. I need to get a little note, post-it notes and stuff put around. Right, Macdon header width 12.2. This, that. Right. So if I go to earnings, so I currently need to be, well, for being able to be eligible, 22 more subscriptions over on my YouTube channel, and I need just under 300 watch hours over there. So yeah, it's definitely going down. I will say that it's gone down a heck of a lot just from starting to do these live streams, which is nice, and it's a bit of a bonus. So yay, the more people I can get over there viewing these live streams and obviously the videos afterwards, it is going to make my life so much more fun. So yes, you can't remember a header width, but you can remember the more complex XML stuff. It's very true. It's that's very true, Team Mother. I know. I suppose if I was using it a lot more, because obviously where I'm obviously running the seasons, it's literally just once in the blue moon within the year, as it were, that I'm really using the swather. And I always get it mixed up between 13.2 and 12.2. I don't know why. So yeah. I don't know. It's one of those things, I don't know. Some paper and nails would do. Oh yeah, that would work as well. Actually, to be honest, I'm pretty sure that I've got some post-it notes in the drawer next door, so I'm definitely going to have to start doing some of that. It's like the other day, oh, it was with the animals for the butcher. When I was taking them over, I could not remember the flipping ages they needed. So I ended up getting a post-it note and writing it down, and it's actually up on the side here, so... I swear, things at the minute, my brain is just shutting down from not working. That's all the problem is. It's just not working the way it should be at the minute. Let me do it as well. So we got the drop, and we got a bit of fishing going on. Obviously, yeah, so one thing I am going to do, like I said, is the end of this month, I am going to be resetting, ooh, nice shot, the fishing program, and I'm going to set up a bit of a competition for you guys. Whoever has the highest amount of points for the fishing game at the end of next month will get a prize. I don't know what yet. I'm going to be giving that as a prize, but there will be a prize that you win. So yeah, so bear that in mind. So obviously that will be running all the way through May, and I'm probably going to do the same thing each month for you guys. Give a little bit back to you guys as well. So it could be something to do with a farming simulator. It might be something to do with, I don't know, maybe Fishing Planet, or it's just a Steam gift card, I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see and try and figure something out for that. Might set up like a little wheel of torture and go with that. But yes. Hopefully it'll help you guys out a little bit and get a little reward yourselves for tuning in. Obviously at the minute it is set up if you obviously donate any bits or you use any bits in the channel. That should trigger it off, so yeah, you never know. It may be a little bit more lucrative. Oh. That's the point. How's my next sat doing? He is full, so let's get to the end of this row. Oh, actually, stop it here, because I can jump over and get the other dude unloaded. But yes, definitely a tricky challenge this one is. Being in cab all the time when you're doing the vehicles. It's, yeah, definitely going to take a lot to get used to. Right, enter you. Get that going. I'm wondering if it's because I haven't really played that much since yesterday's update. Right there, yep. Which could be why my textures aren't drawing in quite right yet. Yeah, this week is probably the first week that I haven't barely played the. It's been one of the weeks I haven't really played the game that much. Ooh, actually, before I go any further as well, what I think I will do is grab this little dude. So I did actually buy a new tractor yesterday and a trailer. And this is actually set up for auto-loading bales only. No, I haven't. I haven't cleaned any of that out, so that could be another issue as well. Oh, I just realised what I'm doing. Oops, there we go. So, yeah. Shader caches and gym cache, yeah, haven't cleaned that out at all. And to be honest, I rarely ever do, so yeah. It's one of those things, unfortunately. But yeah, let's get this guy set up to on follow me, and what we'll do is we'll grab the bales as we're going as well. Now these are 20,000 litre bales, so that should help a bit. Oh, at least got 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll grab that. There we go. Now obviously I do need to keep an eye on this dude because obviously he won't stop to unload himself, which is the only downside. Well, yeah, hopefully by Friday I'll figure things out and got the textures. See, that's like in here. They're perfectly fine. It's like, how come some equipment, the displays are crap, others are not? I don't know, it's weird. It is definitely weird, and why can't I use Sim Dashboard with the Nexat stuff? I do miss Sim Dashboard at times. Makes life a little bit easier. Let's see. But yeah, that's an. Oh, look, see, there we go. Perfect. Oh, there we go. See, right, the button's right there. Really blurry, and yet every now and again they just pop in and pop out. It's weird. I have no idea. I think it's my system. I really do. I'm just having a funny week of it. That's all. After every game or video driver update, yeah, I haven't done any in a while, so that's the biggest issue. But yeah, game update definitely, I guess, should be done. I don't know. We'll get there. We will get there. Ready. So if we set you on follow me with an offset, probably about 3.5. Yeah, that should be fine. Maybe 4? And we'll take it back a little bit as well. There we go. Yeah, that should be fine. Go! Yeah, if I remember rightly, he's got at least one more layer before he's full. Right, Hey Grinwald, how you doing, buddy? Yes. Yeah, I'm still not quite sure what Mr. Impact was going on about optimizing. Um, and I'm also trying to remember what the key command was for that to bring the menu up. Right, let's get rid of that because I don't need you open anymore. I think it was. Yeah, so yeah, what I'll do is I'll do the driver updates first of all, and then I'll start messing around if there's any issues. I don't know. Yeah, but the other thing is, the video doesn't detect Farming Simulator 25, which is the thing. It picks up OBS, Minecraft, Satisfactory, obviously Streamlabs, Fishing Planet, one of the other games my daughter plays, Farm Sim 15, but it doesn't detect Farm Sim 25. Probably because I'm in game. Might be. It might be. Let's see. Scan that. Come to there. Select that. But to be honest, even 22, I could never get it to add. But if I had this Steam version, it would detect it. That's the thing. Obviously, I've got the Giants version, and it does not seem to detect the games. So yeah, it's a kind of a weird one. I have no idea. Even trying to add it. Obviously, I'm right here. I'm in the program. I'm trying to add it manually, and oh, there we go. It's actually added it that time. Let's see. But it doesn't seem to pop up properly. Program does not support optimization. It says for me. uh yeah. So obviously, if I was to run the Steam one, it wouldn't be an issue. Yeah. I have no idea. It's freaking weird. That's for sure. Very, very weird. Unless I'm doing something wrong, I have no idea. But yeah. Or you don't have it reading the correct storage where it's installed. Try it when you're not playing. Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a try. But yeah, like I said, even with 22, I was never able to get the Giants version to be recognized within the video for me. It's weird. I don't know why. It's crazy. It really, really is crazy. But you're not doing too bad there, Grinwald. Having a few technical, mental issues today, seems. But yeah, if you guys are not following, obviously I might as well give you guys a shout out. So there's one from Mamadou. How you doing, sweetheart? I did catch you yesterday. Congratulations on your 3 years of streaming on Twitch. Yeah, if you're not following her, make sure to click on her link, give her a follow, and obviously say happy anniversary. But yeah, there's also one there for Mr. Impact 7. We'll give a few others out. We'll do Mr. T. Miller, Mr. Frost. Who else have I got here? Mr. Green Thumb, I think, still lurking out there. Got Mr. Farmer Marks, PJ, Viking streaming, and yeah, we'll give that a go for now. But yeah, there you go. But yes. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to have to plough this field up and get this reset correctly. I have no idea what happened there. I actually, thinking about it, I haven't used any dirt, so I don't know why there's that little divot there. So maybe... No, it wouldn't even be from the tornado the other day. I was wondering if that could be the issue, but I don't think it would be. I'm going to sell that because it might be in the way. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. I don't know, it'd be under animals, bees. I kind of like these little things, they're cool. Actually, I can tuck one right there, I think. Yep. There we go. And how you guys doing over there? So, but yeah, make sure to click on those links, guys. Give them all a follow. I'm also debating on reactivating crop destruction as well. But the thing that still puts me off is where certain higher helpers, in harvesters especially, tend to stop with the pipe on the wrong side. That's the only reason I haven't turned the crop destruction on. So, yes. We'll see. We will see eventually. I'm trying to make my life a little bit harder in Farm Sim. Actually, the other thing I should do technically is trade in this combine for one of the base games, but because the capacity, I'd be stopping every 5 minutes, so nah. I don't think so. See, the display on there looks fine. It's weird, I don't know. I'm going to stop looking around. I am. Then again. Ooh, look at all those grains in there. Oh, pretty. But yes, I need to keep an eye on that dude behind. How's he doing anyway? So yeah, it'd be lovely if you had like you could change these so they could point up a little bit further or something. That's the only thing I think Giants should by now be able to add into the base game. Is like your mirrors where they can be adjusted. Have the doors opening up as well. Obviously in real life farmers have the door open just to get a bit of fresh air, don't they? Stuff like that. I'm just picky, I think. That's the problem. Also, these displays, why can't they have they actually animated so there's, if you are using the enhanced steering, for example, it'll actually detect on here and show which line you're on. I suppose that's a lot of Lua work, I guess. Dang, dude, you're nearly full. One more drop and you're probably done. Yeah. But, well. I would maybe in the future, next generation, I don't know, we'll see what Farm Sim will put out. But yeah, switch to hard economy. Are you crazy? Heck no. Heck no. I'm on I think I'm normal at the minute. It's either normal or easy, and I'm seriously struggling just to get enough crops to run the factories I have. Obviously, if I put that onto hard economy, then yeah, not a friggin' chance. I would have to turn seasons off if I was to go to hard economy. You said you want to be hard. Yes, hence why I'm doing all the in-cab stuff. Trying not to be out of cab like this all over the time when doing harvesting and stuff. I want to try and be in cab. Obviously, the only time... So this is what I've kind of set up for myself. So obviously I tend to do a lot of harvesting like this. I'll look around like this, check them out what everybody else is doing, which is fine. However, in real life, for the most part, they'll be in cab like this, working. And they'll have a limited view. That's kind of what I want. Okay, the only time I'm going to allow myself to come out of cab view is when I'm reversing, because, yeah, I am absolutely crap at reversing, and, yeah, trying to look in these mirrors to reverse is in freaking possible. I take my hat off to those who can do it in game. It is really not that easy, in my opinion, especially for somebody who isn't like a truck driver and really hasn't had a lot of practice doing it that way. Uh, so yeah. Oh, there we go. So we'll get to the end of this. Before we turn, I think we should be able to stop here actually. I think he is now actually full. One of the other things I do want to try and get out of doing is tabbing into vehicles as well. Obviously, one hack, yeah, okay, I don't mind going into the menu and going across, but the big thing is I don't want to keep doing this all the time to try and find a vehicle. What I would prefer to do is come into here, for example, and go into the vehicle that way. So yeah. And also, when you got a clump of vehicles like this down here in the corner, where it's within a building area, it's very difficult at times to actually select the right vehicle. So yeah, it's kind of like one of those things that I just want to really do myself to see if I could become a better game player for Farming Simulator. Because obviously, see people like Virtual Farmer and all this, and they're doing a lot of in-cab work, and yeah, that's obviously taken a lot of practice over the years to be able to, oh, excuse me, become that good. So I think it'd be kind of nice to be able to actually go through an entire game where you're constantly in game, and who knows, maybe in the future might even add in things like Twitch rewards where I have to be in cab for so long during the game, and obviously as long as I can do it, then I should be fine later on. Ah, did you look at the SWATs after the update? The SWATs? What SWATs? Oh yeah, let's grab this guy. What do you mean by SWATs? You lost me there, dead soul. The what? The swaths. That's pretty much what this lot is on this field. There's one swath. Obviously, that was dropped by the combine. This guy, because obviously we went around, didn't we, without the thing. Actually, it's kind of an interesting text. Look, it's actually got little bits of barley or wheat in it, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, that looks kind of funky actually. And obviously that's a little bit more strawy, so yeah, you can clearly see the two differences. So that's obviously just been swathed. And then obviously once you've gone through with the combine and picked it up and separated the grain from the straw, so obviously it's putting this out. That's kind of cool actually. Oh, well spotted actually there, Dead Soul. I didn't even notice that. So now, if only they could add that into there. But anyways, take this down and we're going to get this unloaded. See, the other thing I would do as well is look into buying a bale stacker to do this. But obviously, where the baler is unloading 3 at a time, just doing the unload is so much simpler. See, I could always go and get a wheel loader. Oh, now there we go. Get a wheel loader, get the big bale grab thing that does like multiple bales. One thing at a time, okay, guys? You never know. Maybe next in-game year, I will start trying to do it that way. I used to do that in 19 actually. Is actually grabbing a wheel loader and picking up the multi-bales and stuff, the 3 bales when it was dropped down. Because obviously that was part of the Straw Harvest mod, wasn't it? Had some of those attachments and such, so yes. Alrighty. Let's drop you guys there. That'll be fine. Hello, Mr. Cows. And Mrs. Cows, should say. Actually, so I did trade, kind of trade in my bale fork for this guy right here. It's a little grab. You can grab multiple bales with it. This one's actually for the telehandler. And yeah, obviously picking up at least 3 bales. It's a little bit heavy in certain times, but makes life so much easier, yeah. There is something for bales on the in-game mod hub. Yeah, there's also ones in-game. um, let's see. Come into attachments. So, telehandler tools. Yeah, so we've got this right here. This is the guy I grabbed, one of these. So I've got one of them guys, which is quite nice. These were added, I think it was one of the last updates before the Nexat came in. Obviously this has like little sides so you can actually really line the bales up, which is quite funky to be honest. Where you could do it on the left or the right and bring them right in, which is nice. Now they used to have, oops, didn't mean to do that, went too far. Something similar for the wheel loaders. See, they've got that one, but I'm sure they had a bigger one. I'll have to, it may be on the in-game mod hub. Russell, is it Russell and Lade or something? But yeah. See, I could see myself maybe next in-game year starting off with something like that to get the bales off of the field. Heck, I might even try it this time. But yeah, I'm crazy. I really am. You think the drop game needs reset? That one seems to be working fine. Ah, Farmer Mark's got into the pool himself. Well done. Wow, 67, 62. There we go. Banging. Yeah, it could just be the... Yeah, like I said, I haven't really played the game that much since the last update, so it could just be textures are still rendering in, and I'm just noticing it a little bit more than usual. So there you go. So you see, switches now. It look fine. But yeah, I'll have to have a look on the in-game mod hub to see if they have a wider one, like we did back in 19 and 22 with the Straw Harvest mod. There we go. But I do know that they put out quite a few updates. Was it yesterday? It's quite crazy. It really is. There we go. Control follow. There we go. That's fine. Today as well. Yeah, I didn't really have much of a look to be honest, but we'll get this going again. Oh heck. I forgot to set that on autoloader, I think. Higher. There we go. Control follow. That helps. But one thing I will say is the frame rates I have noticed aren't doing too bad. Ooh, a little bit lower around here, but I had these up yesterday and I was like 45, 50s. It's like, what the heck's going on? It was really quite shocking. Just to see what there was like after the update. But yeah, crazy. Yeah, while that's going, let's have a little look, see what is out there, if anything piques my interest mod-wise. Let's see, got a map there, the New Hope. Okay, we got a John Deere. Yeah, nope, 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 nope. That's not too bad. There's a big storage there by Patty and ICAS. I don't know if that's how you name it, but yeah, that ICAS, IKAS, the modder. Obviously the sheds I've been using are a lot from him or her or them. um, Here we go. Let's jump into desktop quickly. So yeah, this right here. This is what I'm kind of liking these. This is very similar to the one that I've currently got. But it looks like this one actually has a rack at the back for pallets and stuff to go on. That'd be kind of nice. See, this is the sort of stuff Mr. Green Thumb should be getting into doing. Actually, I'm going to grab that one while I'm here. Actually, let me go back. So let me bring this dude up. So yeah, a lot of typical. See, I don't want the jewels. It's just this ICAS guy. So copy B. So yeah, there we go. That makes life. He's got lots of these sheds. So there's the one that I'm currently using a lot of. But I do have a lot of these other ones downloaded as well. I did actually remove a few because I don't think I'm going to really use them. But they're very cool. I like them. It's a nice one. That's the one I'm still not liking this one because obviously it's a storage. Yeah, no, thank you. But yes. But I do like the look of some of these. But yeah, I've got that as well. That's on my grape and olive farm. This one here, and I think it's this shed as I've got over there as well. So I did see another one. I think it's this one. See this one or one similar to this. It's got a little bit on the side there, and you can actually fill up with fuel and stuff. It's quite nice. How are we doing? He's fine. Tank's fuel, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see. So not a lot is really piquing my interest. Okay, you got some water deco. If anybody wants that sort of stuff, it's right there. You got a nice little John Deere looking fuel trailer there. No idea what the heck that's for. Nope, not interested. Nope, nope, nope. To be honest, I ended up getting rid of that one. But look, just going back to yesterday. So yeah, this was obviously in 22. I wonder if it's working any better in 25. Who the heck knows? One thing I will say is that obviously it was Monday stream. I mentioned about a it was a bar that I could connect onto the back of my tractor where you could run multiple seeders and stuff. I tried to attach the tree planters to it, wouldn't work. I even tried attaching the snuffle snucks, whatever, the power buggy, wouldn't even attach to that either. So I couldn't get it to set up 3 in a row. It's got no. We need something similar to that that allows for multiple smaller things to be attached to it with a 3-point of some kind. But it is what it is. But yeah, I did try, but I couldn't get them to attach, which is a shame. Oh, no, go away. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding, dear. But yes, I think got that one ready. Drop game is done. Let's see. It was in 19 as well, was it? Okay. Yes. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Is the next set needs to be unloaded because it's got barley in there. I shall have to have a look at the other swath as well. Is it like this other swath over here where it just looks like hay? Or straw, I should say. Um, that's a good idea. See, what I should do, or if I really want to punish myself, is instead of tabbing across like this, is I should have a vehicle that I have to drive from field to field. Oh, well, actually, see, that's even looking clearer now. So yeah, it's just having a graphic glitch for a minute. We'll have a look at that in just a sec. So yeah, it's starting to clear up. I don't know. See, it takes a little while, but yeah, that is nice and clear. No longer fuzziness going on. I like it. Right, there we go. But yeah, the thing is, would I go with the motorbike, like Mr. T Miller is suggesting there, or would I get a pickup truck, a car, a dirt bike or something? I don't know. But yeah, that looks quite cool actually. Right, there's that. Uh, you can use multiples. Yeah. Also, I've got this truck. Actually, I haven't used it in quite some time. Parked behind Barrow Logistics. I should technically grab that and have it parked up here when I'm farming on this field. If I need to go to another field, jump out, get into that car, drive over. I should really do it that way, shouldn't I? Should give that a go, I think, for a little while. We'll come into here, because here's the little dude, right there. Here we go. The nice thing is, there's no traffic on the around this area, so I'm not going to crash into anything. So, because obviously this is what they do in real life, wouldn't they? They would have probably a vehicle or somebody else helping out on the side. There we go. So we'll stop this here. Da, 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 da. Yes, I'm trying to give myself a challenge. A mountain bike. Actually, there was one released, was it yesterday? With big chunky wheels. I don't know how fast it goes. uh, big chunky wheels. Oh yeah, nice. Yes, I am very, very crazy. So yeah. Yes, it does. Actually, the guy right behind me is on Follow Me itself, and it's working very, very well for me on here. So yeah, it's definitely a mod I would highly recommend using and installing. Yeah, so this dude is right here is Follow Me. I'm driving, and yeah, and I've used it ever since it was released for 25, and it's working pretty well. But yeah, how are you doing there? Jajaba, I think that is. I'm sorry if I butchered your name there. But I think I might have seen you. And is it Mamadou's stream? Oh, come on. I'm trying to find that wheel loader attachers. Tools, there we go. Nope. Nope. Fork pack, is that the one? Nope, that is not the ones I'm at. Oh, that's not bad actually. Hmm. So I'm just having a look at the wheel loader attachment mods. Nope, not seeing what I want. But telehandler tools. Would it be under that? L2 maybe. Nope, 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 nope. No, it's not them. No, not seeing the one I'm thinking of. I think I'm pretty sure it's Brussels and Leyde or something like that. Where is it found? Very well, thanks. Yeah, it's on the in-game mod hub. Actually, I was literally just there. I could have grabbed it while I was here. Mods. I think it's on the gameplay, if I remember rightly. But let's see. Follow me. Yep, there we go. I'll pop a link in chat for you. There we go. So yeah, click on that link there. Jabab, whatever you put. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but yeah, there you go. uh, there we go. So it's right there. Follow me. Great one. Really is a good mod to play around with. But yeah, you're very welcome. I still think the drop game is stuck. That is looking like it at the minute. Let me refresh that for you. Parachute game, refresh. Give it a try now. It should be good now. There we go. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with it. It should technically come off when it's done after a while. Oop, it looks like... Yeah, this is the only downside to the universal autoload script, is it does turn itself off if you go into the menu. That's the only thing I think could be improved. There we go. And let's grab these guys up here that it's missed. Oh, Mamadou's going for it. Look at that. Blimey. There we go. Oh, the farmer marks. That is so cute. That really is very, very cute. Right, Control F. There we go. He is fine. Why are you on for? Home. Let me just make sure that's turned off. Yep, okay. For some weird reason, my flashers were turned on there. I don't know why. Maybe I hit it by accident, but there we go. Right then. It does that sometimes, and I see in a few streams. Yeah, it's only been the recently that it started messing up, which is very weird. But yeah, that is so cute, Farmer Marks. That really is. Hello there. Hello there. Weird. Yeah. But yes, I think that was my wife coming through because, yeah, wasn't feeling too great. So yeah, just reminding me to get off. It's 7. An alien panda bear. Well, it's definitely a panda bear, I think. Yeah, maybe he'd been died. I don't know. But yeah, well, I'm obviously going to be carrying on, going up and down, up and down, up and down. I do need to see if anybody is live out there. I kind of wish I could go on a little bit longer, but as my wife isn't feeling very well, I did say I would come off early today. Ooh. We do have a Coffee Man 101 live out there. Now, obviously, he does raid me from quite a few times, and I haven't had a chance to repay the favour. He is playing the map, so I think before anybody mentions it to him, we might go over and say hello. I don't know how long he's going to be going for, that's the only thing. But yes. But yeah, I'm just going to be carrying on doing this field. Hopefully I'll get most of it, if not all of it, done today. So let me get over to the end of the screen and we'll go over and see what Mr. Green Coffee Man is up to. Hopefully he'll carry on for a little bit longer. So there's that. Big huge thanks to all you guys for coming out today, much appreciated. Thank you Mr. Frost for the raid earlier on. I do wish I could stay a little bit longer, but yes. Wife calls, unfortunately. Oop, what did I hit? Oh, there we go. But yeah, let's get this raid underway. So I will be back again on Friday, same time, same place as usual. Coffee Man, there he is. And we'll get his counter going, there we go. So yeah, obviously any issues, let me know. Like I said with the game, obviously I'm trying to keep on top of everything and jumping them as and when I can. But yes, until next time, guys, have a great one. And oh, before I forget, Mr. Jurist, thank you very much for the resub as well. Much appreciated. But for you guys over on YouTube, thanks for